Welcome back, Ambers and Hot Shots, for a week of vault and bars. As always, we're going to start with our warm-up, jogging, high knees, bottom kickers, and skips. Next, we're going to move on to stretch. And then we're going to start with vault. Make sure that you have plenty of room to move around. We're going to start with slow high knees with L7 arms and flexed feet. We're bringing up our opposite arm and opposite leg, trying to keep our chest up. Next, we'll move on to fast high knees. Next, we're moving on to lunges. So we're going to step forward with our opposite arm coming to our opposite leg knee, and then we're going to step back and switch legs. Next, we're going to move on to jumping lunges. You can let your back knee touch the ground here and then pop up and switch legs. Next, we're doing our hurdle straight jump with our hands on our hips. So we're going from 1 foot to 2 feet to a straight jump. Next, we're going to do the arms that go with this skill. So we'll do our arm circle up to straight jump. We're going to repeat this 5 to 10 times. Next, we're going to work on just our straight jump, and we want to make sure that we're pushing through our toes and our knees. So we point our toes each time we jump, keeping our hands on our hips. Then we're going to put it all together. So we're doing our backward arm circle hurdle to our straight jump and stick. Repeat this 5 to 10 times. Then we'll move on to some shoulder shrugs. You can hold water bottles in this for additional weight. Then we're going to do a shoulder shrugs in a push-up position, trying to keep a nice hollow back and squeezing our legs and our bottom. Next, we're going to do an arch lift and hold for 10 to 15 seconds. Then we'll do 10 to 15 arch lifts. Next, we're going to do a flat body squeeze on our back. So this is the same shape that we're going to use in our handstand. So we want to keep our head in between our arms, and we want to close that bridge in our back. So if you can get your hand under your back, that's doing the skill incorrectly. We want to push our ribs to the floor and hold and squeeze all of the muscles in our body. Then we're going to flip over onto our tummy and do the same thing. We're squeezing our feet together, squeezing our legs, and pushing through our shoulders. Then we're moving on to bars. First thing we're going to start with is our hollow body push-up hold for 10 to 15. Then we're going to do our candlestick lifts, and we're going to hold at our candlestick for 10 to 15 seconds before bringing our body back down to the floor in a hollow position. Then we'll do our straddle press, rounding out our back to lift our legs and bottom off the floor, keeping those toes pointed and legs nice and straight. Then we'll move on to a pike press where our feet are together, hands on the outside, straight legs and pointed toes. Then we're going to work on some mountain climbers, keeping a nice hollow back and pointing our toes every time they come off the floor. These are jumping push-ups, so we're jumping our feet together and apart while trying to squeeze our body. Then we're doing a push-up rock, so we're bringing our shoulders over our hands and coming back to that push-up shape, trying to keep a hollow back. Then we're going to do a plank hold, so we're on our elbows in a push-up position, hands flat on the floor. Then we'll do a tuck hold where our feet and hands are off the floor. We're holding our body up by squeezing our tummy. Then we'll straighten our legs to do a pike hold. Next, we're going to be sitting and our hands are going to be behind us. We're doing single leg V-ups, bringing our chest up as our leg comes up. We want to do 5 to 10 on each leg without stopping, keeping straight legs and pointed toes. Next, in a plank hold, we're going to twist our hips side to side, keeping our legs together and squeezing through a hollow back. Next, you'll need a broomstick, and we're just going to twist it forward and backward. You can also do this with your hands going at the same time. Next, you'll need a slider or a towel. We're going to be in a push-up position, rocking our body forward and backward, trying to keep a nice hollow back and a straight body. Then we're going to do the same thing in a plank position, so we're on our elbows, rocking forward and backward. And we'll finish with a full body rock, trying to keep a straight line from our shoulders to our knees in a hollow back, rocking forward and backward. Thanks for watching!